investment climate in PNG at the moment is positive, which is in a way quite surprising because the global investment climate in upstream and LNG is incredibly challenging. But the really good news and the really positive side of things, that even within PNG in particular, we're seeing confidence in the new Papua LNG project and other gas projects continuing to move forward, and that confidence there, and the projects have momentum. So despite globally it being a very challenging sort of time, within PNG we're still seeing confidence and bullishness. In terms of how that confidence and that bullishness can materialize into actual investments and more gas projects in the country, I think the key amongst a range of different factors is probably fiscal stability, in terms of keeping the fiscal terms on an even keel to enable the oil companies and other service players involved to be willing and able to commit that capital under the sort of stable fiscal environment. For new players looking to get into the PNG energy sector, my top tip would be to really understand the local environment, local content, stakeholder issues and so forth throughout the country, because PNG is really at the moment in a process of developing its upstream expertise in gas and power as well. And for local players to come in, they have to understand how that local environment works and to make a success of it. You see companies like Oil Search who've been here a very long time. They've deeply embedded themselves in the local industry throughout the oil and gas and power chain as well. And this is really important, I think, for local companies to understand that they have to contribute to the local economy if they want to succeed here. Going forward, I think PNG is incredibly competitive as an LNG player, and its ability to offer low-cost resources, gas resources going forward, to monetize those resources in Papua LNG project and other projects as well. I would say that there's three key factors that will really play into the speed at which those projects go forward. One of which is the fiscal terms and how competitive they are vis-a-vis other places around the world. The second factor is the global marketplace in LNG is incredibly competitive, and that means that PNG must remain low cost. At the moment, costs are low, and that's one of the reasons why PNG remains a very attractive place for gas development. However, there's no guarantee that that situation will remain the same, and there are many other low-cost places around the world as well. So it must remain competitive in terms of fiscal terms, it must remain competitive in terms of costs, and the final and potentially the most crucial thing that PNG has to do has to encourage the major players in the country to work together, to cooperate and collaborate, as that's the best way to reduce costs. And if they do those three things, then the outlook remains very, very bright for Papua New Guinea as a growing LNG exporter. The PNG Petroleum and Energy Summit, I think, has been a great success. The networking and all that kind of stuff has been really, really good. But for me, the key takeaway from the conference has been the questions from the floor, the fact that it's been interactive. We've had all sorts of people stand up and ask questions. We've seen ministers, the people from the industry side, all engaging and using this as a forum to share views, share ideas. And I think that is invaluable for a conference.